Woodsman here for you. Today I'm going to teach you how to cook a potato in a campfire with an egg inside it. Coming up. Okay, what we're going to do for this basic setup is we're going to take the potato and we're going to just cut the top of it off with the knife. So we're just going to take it and lay it on here and cut the top of it off with this knife. The biggest thing you need when you're doing this is a big enough potato that you can fit the egg inside it. And the egg will be cracked, of course, inside of it. And you can put more than one egg if you want. And then you're going to take a spoon and just carve out the inside of this potato. You want to leave a little bit of it there so it keeps the egg nice and moist and it cooks well. And this is a big enough potato. I'm probably going to put 2 eggs actually in this one. So you just keep carving away to get your potato cleaned out. And this doesn't have to be beautiful. This is just, we're camping. It doesn't have to be perfect. You do want to make sure you don't go through the inside of it, you know, come out the outside, because then your egg will leak out. So just keep carving away at it and carefully pry all of that potato out. I think this one's probably big enough I can get a couple eggs in there, so I'm probably going to put two eggs in this one. Set that potato off to the side. You can use that for another part of another meal. And there you have it. That's a pretty good sized cavity. I think that's probably big enough I can get a couple eggs in there. So I'm going to take this and kind of set it there. Got 1 egg here. Use the back of my knife. There we go. There's 1. I don't know if we can hold 2. That's pretty full. I think I'm just going to stick with 1. There's a little bit of room on top of it, but not a lot. So I'm just going to take that. And I like a little bit of salt and pepper on my egg. So I'm going to take a little salt and pepper shaker and put some salt and pepper on my egg. A little bit of pepper. A little bit of salt. We're just going to put the top right back on it. And then the other thing that'll make this work a little bit better is if you take a couple little pine twigs and just kind of shave them into like a little toothpick. It doesn't have to be fancy. We're just using this to kind of hold down our little lid, our makeshift lid of our potato here. So we're going to take this side, stab it through, to kind of hold down this side. And then we're going to make one for the other side, a little oven with an egg in it. Now we're going to put that in the fire. So now when you get your fire, when it's burnt down to just embers like this, I'm just going to clear a little spot, not like in the center of the fire, just kind of off to the side, kind of pull some embers over. Still very, very hot. We're going to take that potato with the egg in it, make just a little bit of a trench, and just stick that potato right in there, skin and all. You don't need to put any tin foil on it or anything, and you can just kind of put some coals up around it, help it cook. I usually just kind of roll some up around it. There you have it. Now that potato will just sit there and cook that egg inside of it while it's at it. And I'm actually going to rake a little bit more coals up around this side so that side cooks too. there you have it. It's going to probably take about 15 or 20 minutes, so I'll check back in with you in a couple more minutes and see how our potato's doing. Alright, let's see how that potato's doing. I ended up putting some coals on top just to help speed up the cooking. Just kind of lay these sticks up out of the way. It's probably getting real close. So I'm not sure if it's quite done. I'm just going to go ahead and bring it up out of the fire, but I'll probably have to put it back for a few more minutes. Just going to set it up here for just a minute. See if I can carefully take off this little hatch. Man, that thing is hot. Oh wow, looky there. Perfectly cooked. Here, let me take this little hatch off and see if I can show it to you. I have to set it on a stick or something, it's too hot to hold. Looky there. Beautifully, perfectly cooked. That ought to be real yummy. And there is the beautiful, yummy egg. Looking forward to eating this. Though it would help if I brought my spoon over with me. But luckily, I do have a fork. So I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of bright, getting it bright in here in the sun. But all yummy in there. Oh yeah, perfectly cooked. Very good. Kind of get like the flavor of the potato in there too. Well, I'm going to finish eating here. But to spare you the torture of watching me eat this delicious potato, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. This has been God's Woodsman on how to make a baked potato with an egg inside of it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and if you have ideas for a video you'd like to see me make, please leave a comment. I'll do my very best to make it. Have a wonderful day. Thanks. Here's some more videos that you might be interested in.